I think for me, it has to be Beth Mead based upon her goals, but Keira Walsh, you know, close second behind. I think what I love about the women's game now is that it's visible for everybody to see, because players like Keira Walsh would often go underneath the radar because they don't score and get assists, but her passing and she never really gives away the ball, and she's just been absolutely brilliant. And Manchester City are so lucky to have a player like her. They really are, because she's so great. And like I said, the fact that people can see this now is fantastic going forward. And yeah, for me, Beth Mead, and then followed closely by Keira Walsh. Absolutely, and I think what you have to understand with Beth is she's someone I really respect. I know her quite well. She's a good person, and I think she deserves everything she gets. I think, you know, when people have said sometimes you have to suffer like failure or defeat to overcome it, I think Beth should have been picked for the Olympics. Anybody knows that she should have been. And the fact that a lot of people were talking about Lauren Hemp getting the golden boot, getting the best player, I think Beth Mead almost goes underrated. She's best player at Arsenal this year. They brought in Tobin Heath, Iwabuchi, a lot of players that I think probably, not to replace Beth Mead, but she had to, and the first game of the season she scored against Chelsea at the Emirates and kept her spot the whole year, and she was one of the best players in the WSL. So it's not a surprise to me that she's got the golden boot, but to get 6 goals in a major tournament is absolutely incredible. And obviously Popp did as well. Beth got it based upon the 5 assists, but 6 goals and 5 assists is unbelievable, and I'm so happy for her. And for me, you know, a lot of people have said she should be up for Sports Personality of the Year. I think she deserves absolutely everything that she's got coming towards her. I don't think a lot of these players know how to handle it, because they have to pinch themselves, because they're just regular girls, you know. Beth's from up north. You hear Keira Walsh talk, you know, a lot of them are just there. They love football and they love the game, and I'm so happy for Beth.
And just on Germany.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even for me, obviously, ultimately, you want to see the best players playing. I'm not going to lie, the fact it was against England, I think that I was a bit like happy that she wasn't playing, because she's one of the best players in the world. I feel for her though. You know, this was her first major tournament based upon injury, and it was quite a perplexing situation because she took the team picture and then ended up not playing. And I'm sure Millie Bryant and Leah Williamson were thinking they'd obviously already had, and they had to adapt to that, marking Schürrle instead of Popp, because all focus would have been on Popp. Similar to what it was against Norway with Ida Hegerberg and Graham Hansen. The players would have been focused on that. But Leah Williamson, again, exceptional yesterday when she's been called upon. Millie Bryant, brilliant. You know, she made one mistake in the game, but we'll forgive her for that. And, you know, I think all the players are fighting for each other, covering over. Lucy Bronze covering over. Rachel Daly covering round. And I think, you know, it was ultimately a real squad effort.